this was happening over and over and over. And then it just dawned on me that these people need help. And then it took a couple of very sad stories where people are either getting their utilities shut off or have already had them shut off. They're being sought by a county sheriff on a capias or arrest warrant, and they have nowhere to go. And they're being hauled into state court on payment review hearings to talk about the money they don't have. So they're not only having legal problems, they don't even understand the law that's affecting them. So enter the bankruptcy code, which is a very powerful tool, but the problem that I saw was these people didn't even know it could help them. So then when you sit down and explain to them that getting a bankruptcy petition together and filed can discharge and eliminate that debt and restore utility service and stop a sheriff from hounding them and harassing them and shut down the creditors from coming after them. And these are people that are not running up credit card balances and having a good time. These are people who lost a spouse through death, divorce, walked out on them, lost a job, burned through their retirement, burned through their savings, have 4 or 5 children at home, and are living in a state-supported motel that are just looking for an opportunity to get back on their feet, and they don't know how to do it. So seeing that and the informal analysis with these folks is they're in a 100-foot hole with a 50-foot ladder, and no matter how fast they climb, they're not coming out. And some of them have tried for years and years and years to save, and then something comes up, a kid gets sick, someone has another bill to pay, a parent passes away. So with this bankruptcy code and getting it into court, and in terms of speeding the process, our staff is extremely talented on the technical details. Megan Hurley, who's sitting here today, runs our Boston office. Michelle, who you heard from, is in Worcester. Cynthia, my wife, is a lead paralegal in our Natick office, and we all come together with the other folks up in Massachusetts who aren't here today to be with us, but it's one big team effort to get these petitions filed and in the proper form, because after it's filed, you go on a meeting of creditors with a trustee, and the trustee, their main concern is, are these documents in order? Is everything filed properly? They really don't care if it's pro bono or no bono. They just want this moving forward. So the situation there is, I learned a lot waiting for my case to be called as a young lawyer. So you can sit in the courtroom and you hear 20 or 30 cases, and I've learned an awful lot of what not to do. So I'd be taking notes. This judge doesn't like this one doesn't like that. So in terms of speeding the process, our staff is trained on all the quirks and peculiarities of these trustees and judges, so that when our cases and clients go in front of these panels, the meeting is over in about 5 minutes. The client's thrilled. Most of them don't even know it's over yet, and we're walking them out of the meeting. So in terms of what we do to help lessen the burden of the courts is to get these papers filed accurately, completely, and correctly so that people can do their jobs. And in terms of our clients, the level of gratitude, they just can't believe that they have money to put towards something useful. They shouldn't have to choose between keeping the lights turned on or putting food on the table. That's so often the case. And when these people started to come into the offices after being turned away by so many other organizations, that's when it dawned on me I needed help. And I had a staff already in place. We had 5 offices, and I said, well, we're going to put all these offices and talented people to use to do something for people who really deserve it and have no ability to pay for it. And I, to be honest with you, was starting to run out of funds after a couple of years. Couldn't stop the program, so we buckled down and opened up a new practice area of wills and trusts and estates. That attorney isn't here today. Her name is Erica Capona. A lot of those finances go to support this nonprofit, and the award from this foundation is the largest award we've ever received, so that's going to allow us to really ramp up our program. And our plan is to bring this to all 50 states and make it as common as the American Red Cross. So for that, I am grateful to be here tonight and thank all of you and congratulate all the other recipients. Thank you so much.